just go like this.
Alright guys, Zekman18 here. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on the 3DS. We're continuing on with Chapter 7 of the game. In which we're going to be, I'm just going to skip this part since we just had a short session last time. So now we're going to be kind of just doing Luke and, we're seeing what Luke and Layton are doing basically, so, I guess we're heading over to the Knight's Garrison. Who'd have thought the storyteller would have come to such an end? I'm still finding it hard to believe even now. I mean, what's to become of us? Huh, wish I knew. I'm more worried about Inquisitor Barnum. He's being held on suspicion of treason. This whole thing is just one big headache. No matter what, the future ain't looking too bright. Enough of your pathetic winning. You call yourselves knights? Oh, Captain! The storyteller's gone, Inquisitor Barnum's gone. And who do you think is suffering the most because of it? The townsfolk, that's who. It's now that they need us the most. We must be there for them to offer our support. Yes, sir, it's certainly true, but with things the way they are, what can we possibly do? Pitiful. Huh? Over there, isn't that? It would appear even the knights are unsettled, my boy.
What's going to become of Labyrinthians now?
Well, according to the final story, once all this is sorted out, there will be fresh hope for the future. So it's a little early to be losing heart just yet.
I hope you're right. Let's do our best to make it so, Professor. What's this? Someone's coming this way, isn't that?
And what are you two doing here? We're heading for the Storyteller's Tower. There may be something left to uncover, so we're going there now to find out. Did you say the Storyteller's Tower?
Uh-oh, I hope this doesn't mean we're about to be surrounded by knights pointing swords at us again.
Well, if it isn't little Constantine. Oh, I see. This must mean you're working on behalf of Inquisitor Barnum. Well, in that case, the tower is up ahead. You may proceed. In fact, I insist that you proceed. I have a feeling there's some unfinished business that only you can take care of. For all our sakes, go there and fulfill your quest. And in doing so, show us that there is still hope for the future of Labyrinthia.
Captain!
Very well, we shan't let you down. Let's go, Luke. The Storyteller's Tower stands right ahead of us.
Right you are, Professor.
Alright.
Look, I can see the tower right over there. But how do we get to it?
I believe this may be where our little friend comes in handy, wouldn't you say, Luke?
Right, of course.
Still a little bit sniffly today, guys, but I'm feeling a lot better.
I see. You're saying there's a path. He says there's a path leading from behind the audience room right over to the Storyteller's Tower.
One could hardly ask for a better guide.
Oh, really? He just said you've nothing to worry about while I'm here. And then he added, you might want to worry about that Sir Blue Knight, though. I hope Mr. Wright and Maya were able to come across some clues.
I don't think we need to worry too much about them. I'm sure they'll be alright. Wouldn't you agree, my boy?
Of course, Professor. While I was teaming up with Mr. Wright, one thing became clear to me. He's definitely someone that will always do his best to protect his friends.
I agree, Luke. He's a fine young lawyer with a heart of gold. I'm quite confident the trial is safe in his capable hands.
Me too. And then there's Maya, always strong and courageous. Not to mention full of energy. She's a bit reckless sometimes, but always with good intent.
We're lucky to have them on our side.
I'm really glad we met them, aren't you, Professor?
Yes, Luke, I'd certainly agree with you there. Both Mr. Wright and Miss Fay are friends that can truly be relied upon, but at the same time, High Inquisitor Darklow will be a most formidable opponent, one likely to make any careless slips. Which is why we must all do our best and work together.
Including me, right?
Of course, I certainly couldn't do this without you, Luke.
Don't worry, Professor, I'll give everything I've got.
That's the spirit. Okay, we're saying a lot of the same things here. Here we go.
Wow, you don't realize how tall the tower is until you see it up close like this.
It certainly looks ominous in the moonlight.
There's a vital clue waiting for us here, isn't there, Professor?
That's what I'm counting on, Luke, and it would seem that Inquisitor Barnum had the same idea.
That would explain why Constantine is helping us.
This is the tower which the creator resides. The tower that none of the townsfolk nor even the knights dare visit.
It's surrounded in secrecy, that's for sure. It's a bit like the Eldritch Woods.
Indeed, those woods are certainly an enigma in themselves.
Not to mention those underground ruins. Talk about mysterious places. If the storyteller really did know everything about Labyrinthia, I'd have liked to have asked him a thing or two about them.
It's possible there may be clues related to those places, as well as a number of other matters waiting for us within that tower. In which case, there could also be any matter of traps or contrabands awaiting us as well. We shall have to be doubly careful from here on in.
Got it, Professor. You're what? You've completed your mission. He says he's worried about his master and wants to return to him now. We couldn't have gone this far without your fine guidance, Constantine.
We can take it from here.
Constantine says we're the ones his master chose, so he knows he can leave this quest with us in good faith.
We're honored, Constantine. Thank you for your help.
Yes, thanks a lot. Take care on your way back.
Inquisitor Barton loves this town more than anyone and has done his utmost to protect it. Let's bear that in mind too, Luke. We have a responsibility to fight to the end, for him and for everyone else in this town.
I'm ready if you are, Professor.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Trying to... There we go. I think I missed some hit points, but whatever. Oh, there we go. It seems the mechanisms put in place to protect the tower are still operating.
Does that mean we can't get inside?
No, I wouldn't say so. This particular mechanism is in the form of a puzzle. If we solve it, perhaps we can enter.
Alright. Puzzle time.
Puzzle 63. Enchanted Sums. There are 12 gems, each of them numbered between 1 and 12. There's also a set of 3 triangles with gems already inside them. Keep in mind these gems cannot be moved. Place the gems from your hand so that the sum of all numbers on each triangle appear after 39. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. So, let's see, if I take this one, 11, let's see, 18, make the sums equal 39, okay. Let's see, that's 23, 24, 27. Oh, we got one part. Oh, there we go. That adds up to 39. Yep, that makes sense. Just a little bit of math involved, and we're in.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
You sure do have some.
Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Alright. A shiver runs down your spine as the door opens and an eerie silence fills the air. Just what awaits you on the other side?
Professor, you did it! Professor?
Doesn't it seem peculiar to you, Luke? To get here we had to make our way beyond the guard post and through the knight's garrison. That would normally be considered sufficient defense against intruders, or so one would imagine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. There were several knights around as well.
And yet in addition we found that contrivance in place in the door. It would suggest to me that something of great importance must be contained within.
Let's go on in and find out, Professor.
Oh, wow! That was probably the shortest session we've ever had in Phoenix Wright history. Alright, so I guess this will be just this little video for now. So I think, from what I've seen in the comments, I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright. That was kind of pointless to have it to be continued. I think they could have just done that. I don't know. That was just kind of weird. The final witch trial. So, you think this would be the last chapter, but what I've seen in the comments, there was one person that said that there's 10 chapters, and then there's one person that said there was 11. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but let's see what's going on here.
It's finally starting the last witch trial.
The witch's court will no longer serve any purpose once the Great Witch Bezella is burned.
But Espella isn't Bezella. I'm not buying it one bit. I mean, the storyteller is her father. I don't know what happened between them, but a father would never do that to his child.
I think you're right, Maya.
but no one else does. They're all throwing accusations at her. I just feel so sorry for Isabella.
It feels like this whole case is under some kind of bad spell.
A spell?
Yeah, we just can't see it yet. That's why it's so vital that we expose the real witch behind all this, and we've got to do it during this trial.
I believe in you, Nick.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah?
What are you doing? What are you going to do during this trial? I mean, if you're thinking about watching.
What? You mean you don't want me to try by your side?
Or
want me to be by your side? I didn't take you for such a cold-hearted guy, Nick.
That's not what I mean. Let me finish before you start jumping to conclusions. What I was going to say is that you can't let people see you. You're supposed to be, you know, dead. You were cast into the flames, remember?
Oh, right, that! You mean after I was on trial for the murder of Sir Top Hat? Don't underestimate me, Sir Blue Knight.
Huh?
I've already got it covered. Check it out, I brought this with me. With this masterful disguise, I shall be transformed into Maya the Ironclad. I found it in Barnum's room and figured I'd borrow it for a while.
Oh boy. Don't tell me you're going to the trial wearing that helmet.
I sure am. Can't be Maya the Ironclad without being clad in some iron.
Let's just hope Barnum doesn't flip out if he sees you wearing his trusty headgear.
Anyway, I'm gonna do what I can to help. We've gotta save Isabella, right?
We will. Come on, let's get going. It's time to break whatever bad spell Isabella is under and put an end to these witch trials once and for all.
Right!
You okay with that, aren't you, Isabella? God, she is just, like, dead. She is not ready to do this. It's weird. It's such a weird outside trial setting, I guess. I don't know.
There's a ton of people out there, Nick.
Let's do this. Come on.
Let's do this. Friday. All right.
Now, as scheduled.
All right. So I hate to do this for one part only. Well, let's see. We can look at these story stuff here. Last witch trial. We got some new items too. We've got the vigilante's records, a flower-covered robe, the pendant, the bell tower plan, and the contraption. So we'll go ahead and save here. All right, so I hate to do this, but I do want to try to make a session for each to be continued. So hopefully I won't have to do it too many of those. Oh wow, this is actually the inside of it now. This is cool. They changed the background of the menu for it to be the final witch trial. That's really cool. All right, so I think this is definitely going to get a lot interesting. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's 10 or 11. I'm going to do one more comment check. I'm not going to check the internet because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm worried that I'm going to be spoiled if I do check the internet, so I'm not going to do that. Thank you guys for joining me for this really quick session. I think I might film another session tonight. By the way, guys, I'm filming this on Friday the 23rd, and I leave for San Francisco on Wednesday the 28th next week. And I'm hoping that I can beat this game by then. And I've been doing pretty good with filming a chapter every day, pretty much. So if you guys if you guys just keep seeing a bunch of these videos uploaded all in one day, these are recordings from the past week that I've just been trying to get up before my San Francisco trip, and especially before my new show start. I mean, I know we still have our Evil Within Let's Play, but God knows when I'm going to continue with that. I'm going to continue with it sometime, and I do want to finish it on the Let's Play, but that's just going to be kind of one that, if I'm not busy, I'm going to work on that. So anyways, let me know in the comments below if you guys are still waiting for more Evil Within. And if I don't get a whole lot of comments for it, I'll just wait for it for a while. But this is just, I guess this is just kind of a little bit of just letting you guys know the whole schedule. For those of you Layton versus Wright fans who are enjoying the Let's Play, I think I'm going to try to film finish the entire game this weekend. I'm going to maybe film this chapter tonight. I'm not sure how long it is. That's the thing too. I don't know how long these last chapters are. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how the game is going to end. This game has definitely got me on edge for story-wise, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen, especially since we're kind of in a different trial area. So, other than that, I hope you guys are still enjoying this Let's Play. If you guys are, please, as always, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Also, guys, make sure you guys like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter, MIIVERSE, and all that good stuff. All the social media links are down below. And subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been our little short session for Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney on the 3DS. Stay tuned for Chapter 8, the final witch trial, coming soon. And until then, I will see you guys there. Objection!
Let's go.